Huzzah! What's going on, everyone? It is StormtheBard here, and we're looking at All Walls Must Fall. This is the first 10 minutes of, so this is a Tech Noire tactics game, as it's called. Tech Noire tactics game. The way I look at it, it's kind of like Shadowrun meets Necrodancer meets, it's just a Syndicate, like the old Syndicate game stuff. It's very interesting. Let's jump right in and I'll show you what I mean. So let me go ahead and just take this off first, and let's go ahead and jump in. So they just added RPG elements where you can now buy guns and you can buy other stuff. And this is still an alpha. This is all still an alpha phase. You can see down at the bottom it says build alpha. So, but it's pretty cool. I actually won this in a contest on Twitter. So it's very cool to be able to check this out. I was seeing the feedback on this, and I was checking out some of the stuff, and it looked pretty decent. So I was like, all right, well, let's give it a shot. The art style is pretty impressive too. So we're gonna just jump in and start a new campaign so I can kind of show you guys what it's like. Your current campaign will be lost in time and space. Okay, maybe we're not gonna do that. Let's continue on with what we got going on. So we'll pick a new place here. We'll go with the Eye of the Storm. Sounds about right. Interview bartenders about Boris Dreis. So the idea is you play this kind of cyberpunk-looking character and whatnot, and this is all based in the future. I think it's like 2089 or something like that. And it seems you're in Russia. And there's, I think there's a storyline behind it and stuff that has to do with like the wall. Like the Berlin Wall is still there. And you're trying to find a way, I think, to take it down. But basically it's a lot of like espionage and things like that. Your mission is to collect information from bartenders. What about Boris Dreis? That sounds familiar. Allegedly, he was blackmailing Dragon Mueller. That's all you need to know for now. So we got this sort of contact. It's kind of like sets you up kind of on your runs, like if you're a shadow runner and stuff like that. There's our car. It's very cool. The graphics are interesting, to say the least. Now we've got different ways we can approach this. We can go in through this door. We can work our way down. We can try to find a different door. I think we'll just go in right through the back. Now, as you can hear the music in the background, it actually kicks up when you move. So what you see here is what we're going to do is start moving. And then it goes back to that kind of stuff. So it's like that's where I meant the Necrodancer type deal. So we can interact. We're going to go ahead and hack it. So you almost got kind of a Deus Ex style too with this. Now, when you see new rooms, you get these points, and the points you can use for different things. You can rewind what you've done, so we probably will at one point. We're going to go ahead and talk to these guards over here and see if we can get through the room. So we'll walk in. They're going to stop us. This is a guest-restricted area, off-limits for the club. So we can tell right off the bat now. So we've got a couple different options here. We can talk to the guards, or we can just go ahead and shoot them. In this case, we're going to. Now, he's about 30% respectful, so if we can stay on the respectful end and keep him going from that, we'll be good. However, he's also got a critical, he's disgusted, and he's a little bit angry. So we got to try to win him over. So we got to be respectful. So we'll try to do this one, Ed. That's right. Good job on keeping a tight security. Can't have anyone be questioned. So that's good. So we kicked it up a little bit. Now it's a little flirty. So he's asking what we're doing here. So we're going to try to mess with his mind a little bit and stuff. Let's try to play it like we're a plumber. The tank pipes are clogged and I need a good swing of the old hammer. I have absolutely no clue what you are talking about. We're going to go ahead with this one. No worries, I'll keep it under control. Just make sure nobody disturbs the work. Look at that, 100%. Bam. So we're in. Now that could have gone a whole different way too. These are all randomly generated, by the way, too. Each mission is completely randomly generated. So we're going to make our way into the club now. Now, the interesting thing about all this is that every club is... these clubs are actually gay clubs. And it's an interesting approach from what they decide to do with it. So we're going to... You'll notice it basically when we get inside and everything. But I guess this is where the villains like to go. So, hey, each their own, right? We're going to hack open this door. These guys aren't going to know a thing. Alright, we're in the club. Music's pumping. People are dancing. We're looking for the bartender. There he is right there. Oh wow, you look like out of a proxy war movie. Let's see. So he's about 35% flirty and he's about 21% scared. So we can try some tactics on him to intimidate him, or we can try to flirt with him a little bit. Let's see. Well, we'll kind of straight to the point. That worked. That worked with respect. However, that dropped down a little bit. That's the biggest heap I ever heard. Okay, so that didn't work out too well. So what we're going to do is we're going to rewind that by hitting the 1 key. And what that does down at the bottom, you can see that kind of number there, the 598. That's how many points you have in order to use to rewind and stuff. Since you're sort of cyberpunkish, what you can do is you can turn around and you can basically rewind time and stuff like that. You have like basically abilities to mess with time and things. So, all right, so. Let's try to work with a little bit of the flirty. There we go. That worked out good. So he's still not buying it completely, though. Let's see. I'm going to try to still be on his good side, though. Yeah, there we go. Sizes and everything. Oh, look at that, 100% flirt. So there we go. So we got some info. So that's our first bartender. We've got 2 more bartenders we got to talk to. Or, well, actually, no, there's like 5 more bartenders. We'll go up to the next guy. Let's see. So this is one thing I wanted to show and stuff. We're gonna abort this mission. And that's one of the things we can do. Now I want to show one of the other styles. The other style is the good old fighting. So we're going to go right to the cafe. This one happens to have a lot of fighting, so that way you guys can see what kind of the fighting is like. But I like this so far. It's pretty cool. It's a different style of game. It's got kind of a little bit of an Xcom. It's got that Necrodancer. It's got some great music. It's very cool. It's got a very Shadowrun type feel, very cyberpunkish. So, alright, we're looking for a smuggler's tunnel under the wall. Find him and shut it down. Now, we've got a couple ways in. We can go right through the front here, but we're going to have guards right in the front of this. And they're already hostile to us. We're technically not even supposed to be in this area. In the back, we have a couple drones that are searching around, and we've got a back door. However, we'd still be running into a couple drones back there as well, too. Well, I've got a shotgun and I got a pistol, and I think I can just take these guys straight out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get behind my car, and oh, we do have a drone over here too, but we're gonna try it anyway. And we're gonna pull out our gun, and we're gonna fire. As you can see, the destruction, by the way, too, opens up new areas, so we can actually go in here, going through that, since we just blew a hole through the wall. We're going to tab it up because we're out of that. We're going to move back down here. Everybody's going to move up a little bit. We're going to fire at this hostile drone first. Kind of stay where we are. We're going to do an aim shot this time with our right click. Alright, we're going to have to move. There's not really any place with... maybe in front of the car might be the best bet. Okay, there's shots coming in. Now, if we fire at him, we're also going to take some damage. We have some damage incoming, so that means we really got to get out of the way first before anything else. Okay, now we can make a fire shot. Okay, we took some damage there. However, we have some we have some abilities. What we can do is we can rewind ourselves once we move over here. And the good thing is, we still... Okay, we're gonna tab out here. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna reload. Boom, look at it, he came right in front of us. Bam on him. Now it's a good time to get out of there. And get behind the car. Let's take an aim shot. Take another aim shot. Now if we move over there, we're going to be in trouble. We got another drone coming in, but we can fire from here. All right. All right, once you hit drop it, now this is the really cool part. Ready? It's awesome because it literally goes back and shows everything you've done in the whole fight. And you get the whole music and everything too. And there we are. And then we're back to where we are. So that is the first 10 minutes or so of All Walls Must Fall. It's a very cool game. Like I said, it's tech noir. It's got like kind of some Deus Ex feel. It's got some Syndicate feel from the old days. It's got that cool like Necrodancer, like when you move around the music starts really kicking in. It's got some very cool where you can just go in and not even kill anybody. You can do talking and stuff like that. You can go straight in shooting. There's a lot of really cool things, and then it's got the time manipulation stuff where you can basically mess around with time and the different abilities. So I would definitely, it's a, you know, it's like 20 bucks. It's a really cool game for the buck right now. It's an alpha stage, so they're taking tons of feedback. They're doing stuff, fixing things up. They just add the RPG elements, which I'm really enjoying. So yeah, so check it out and see what you think. Alright guys, my name is StormtheBard. This was first 10 minutes of All Walls Must Fall. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you later. Huzzah!